My name is Andrea Barrera, and I am the Social Studies, Equity, and Global Readiness Specialist at the Cartwright School District.
And I come from Frank Borman, and I learned that many people work together to create bills and pass them off and deny them, and I learned that they work really hard to do this.
7 out of 9 scholars from the Superintendent Scholar Advisory Group participated in this special field trip to the Arizona State Capitol, which was hosted by our Legislative District 24 representatives, Annalise Ortiz and Senator Ana Hernandez.
The chairman sits up here, and then you've got the Democrats on this side, Republicans on this side, and this is where we hear bills for the very first time.
So some of the highlights include the gasps of awe from our scholars when they visited the House and Senate floors.
And then the chairman would decide.
In Arizona, would we, like as students, be able to make those policies and send them to you? Because we already send them to Project Citizen, and they're reviewing them. So if they accept it, they send it to you. Would you be able to review it, maybe make it possible?
Absolutely, and that's a great question. I'm so excited about it. Yes. So as your representative, I can introduce pretty much any bill idea that I want. And if that comes to me from a student, that would be...
Scholars were able to understand how a bill becomes law, what happens in committee.
All right, anyone else? We got it?
Project Citizen it's funded through the...
I come from Cartwright Elementary, and what I've learned so far is that there are many stages in which something can either be involved in actual law or completely denied and just dead.
So this building was opened in 1901, so about 120.
So we also took a tour of the Capitol Museum, which is the historic bicameral house of Arizona.
I actually worked in this building in terms of government since the
So I go to Australia Middle School, and this field trip has been very educational. I've learned the process it takes to make a bill.
And it was so enlightening to see how the small government used to be compared to what it is now, especially the committee meeting rooms, which now have increased capacity to allow for civic participation on the scale that today's population in Arizona demands. And scholars were just in awe of the architecture and how it compares to modern aesthetics as seen in the current houses of our government. So these are experiential learning experiences. Field trips are not an excuse to get out of the classroom, but they actually make outside the classroom. So our scholars took away some valuable lessons about the legislative process.
I go to Atkinson Middle School, and so far I've learned many things that are very interesting and very important to know.
Even asking Representative Ortiz how their own work in public policy using Project Citizen can impact laws passed through our state Congress. We even had some scholars considering working as pages in the state government as they recognize these young, precocious graduates working the halls and contributing to our democracy in their own way. So once our students become learners, every environment becomes a classroom to them. And this is why Cartwright focuses on creating independent learners who never stop learning. These students said that this was the best day of their life, and you can't beat that.